welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, we're always inviting you to get social with us. That's right, tweet us at BronxNetTV, and while you're there, tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. So, today's inquiring question is, do you like empanadas? Do you even know what empanadas are? Well, if you don't, you're going to learn because our next guest decided to put a spin on the Puerto Rican empanada with his company, Empanology, creative handcrafted empanadas filled with innovative ingredients. And so here to talk Empanology, I love that word, while we cook up some empanadas, we welcome founder and Bronx Empanologist, otra vez con el empanada, himself, Jason Alicea.
How are you? Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Oh, we are super excited to have you here. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a preview taste of Empanology because we were there for the Bronx Week. I have a favorite, I requested the favorite, but I wanna get to know how it is that you came up with the ingredients, because he has a unique ingredients in these empanadas.
Well, it all started at home, growing up, watching grandma cook. And then that transitioned into helping my mom cook. And quite often on the menu were empanadas for fight night, game night, after basketball practice and stuff. So from a very young age, I was exposed to making empanadas, and frequent trips to PR only helped me learn a little bit more about the unique pastry. So,
and it's interesting that it's considered a pastry, even though there's like meat and chicken and like patty style, right? But it's still considered a pastry. So while he's talking, he's just like throwing in sofrito, he's just throwing in onions. I'm just gonna mention the things that he tossed in there. What else did you throw in there?
So we got white and red onions, a little bit of house-made sofrito, and some chopped garlic right now. We're gonna let that sweat down. And today we're making our summer squash, which is our pretty popular, most popular vegetarian option today.
Okay, so you're gonna make summer squash that's separate from the Empanology?
No, Empanadas is the name of the company. In there you have already the summer squash. I'm just displaying and showing the step-by-step process.
You're actually showing us the inside?
A little bit of secret. I got one secret here, but I'm exposing some stuff here. So here we have some shredded zucchini. Next, we're gonna, as I mentioned, I got the onions and the garlic sweating out. Gonna throw in the zucchini, then just some spices. I have some a secret mix of some paprika, cayenne, garlic. I got some onion, oregano, fresh spinach, cilantro, and salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. The ingredient of love goes a long way with this filling.
I like that, and I gotta tell you, is this the one that you gifted me with?
That you went home and cooked.
Oh my gosh, I ended up having to cook it myself because I missed the cooked versions of it, but it was okay. It wasn't, you know, it still tasted just as good. It probably would have tasted better if you made it.
That's what we want, though. We want people to be able to order them online and take them home and be able to enjoy them with their family, a quick home-cooked meal, you know?
Okay, so I requested that he come in and make the vegetarian version just because it was just such an absolutely, delicious, beyond words experience for me.
Thank you.
Excuse me, to eat a empanada that is just straight up vegetarian. You know, I mean, I'm not a straight up vegetarian. I do chicken and so forth, but his combinations are really what fascinates me. And so just share with everyone the other options that you presented during Bronx Week.
Bronx Week, we kicked off at My Haven Bar and Grill. Shout out to Rosa for letting that happen. So we did some tacos, and we did 2 flavors of empanadas. I think we did the chicken bacon guac, which is our new flavor. We call it Californication. And we did the vegetarian one, which is the summer squash, our biggest vegetarian seller, and that's all local vegetables from the green market.
And you also did something that had mac and cheese in it. I forgot the name of it.
Chicken truffle mac. How can we forget about the chicken truffle mac?
Can you imagine? I tried that one too. Yeah. But this one was my favorite. I mean, they were all delish, but this one was my favorite. And the reason I keep mentioning this is because, you know, I'm a Puerto Rican, and I was raised on eating empanadas, you know. Sometimes we call it pastelillos. So what's the difference between a pastelillo and an empanada?
Pastelilloology doesn't sound good.
Oh, God.
So there we go.
There you go.
Empanology. I grew up calling them pastelillos as well. And when it came to rebranding and starting this company, Pasteleology didn't have that ring that Empanology kind of did, and
I feel you.
or Pasteleologist doesn't really. It's too,
Yeah, no,
So we
you're
went
right.
with Empanology, and everybody likes it. It's working so far.
Yeah, no, it is working. You can see I'm loving the word, right? I done used it. I don't even know how many times. We're gonna count how many times I say empanology, empanologist, empanada. And so, really, I guess I'm most curious about how you were able to identify what goes well together inside.
Okay, so I grew up cooking at home with mom, but right out of high school, I started working for Whole Foods, and 13 long years later, now I'm a culinary graduate. I graduated from the ICE, Institute of Culinary Education, downtown, and I took their culinary management class. With doing so, I got to travel. I got to visit a lot of high-end restaurants in the city and worked with a lot of chefs, picked their brains, and just tested, empanology, the study of empanadas. I've been studying different combinations, your favorite sandwich pairings, test them out. We do a pop-up. People like them. We put it on our menu. Simple as that.
Love it. I love it. I love it that you brought it back home, though.
Always.
You know, you didn't go and then become some, vive French,
No, we're gonna do this in the
culinary
Bronx.
chef.
No.
No. He's
There's
like,
nothing wrong with that, though.
No, there is nothing wrong
But
with
I gotta
it.
do it in the Bronx before we go anywhere else with this.
Awesome. And so, they're telling me we're running out of time. Are we going to have time to put that in an empanada? Or we're just going to eat it like that?
Oh,
and
we
I
got
gotta
them
eat one of
already
those?
made. I
Oh,
just
they're already
fried these
made.
up. I can cut one in half for you.
Okay, yeah, so we can show everybody.
See what's happening
And
inside.
so while you're doing that, can we tell everybody exactly how they can obtain these empanadas? Because you
Okay.
actually mail them out, right?
No, we don't ship right now. However, we are opening our first brick and mortar.
Well,
It's gonna be-
congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
And when does that happen?
Haven't sent. Right now, I'm gonna say a date. It's tentative, July 14th. We're located at 2407 3rd Avenue Bridge, right under the 3rd Avenue Bridge in Mount Haven.
Congratulations.
And it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be outside seating. We're gonna have some live music and special events. So you can catch us there. We're gonna be at the Bronx Night Market, June 30th. And you can log on to our website where you can pick up only at the shop, empanology.com.
And so I went ahead of the game, and I already have him doing United States shipping, only because he sent me home with a box. So I assume that he does delivery, but we haven't gotten to that yet. First, he has to open up the brick and mortar, right? One step at a time. You're doing so great. That's what it is.
You know what?
You're like moving at warp speed over here. And
fried
I'm just
the
watching
wrong-
him cut it because I'm going, hey. All right, so how do we show this to everybody?
These are pastelons, so
Okay, so-
I made the wrong one.
You made the wrong one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope you
gosh.
like
What, does this
pastelon.
have meat?
Yeah.
Okay,
there
I
you
don't
go.
eat meat.
I'll eat one then.
You can eat it. You
Well,
can
we
eat it.
have
You
those.
I'm gonna eat that when you're done with it.
So this is our pastelon. This is ground meat, sweet plantains, and beef picadillo. You know.
Right. So for those of you who eat meat, I mean, most.
I'm sorry. I thought
It's
I
all
brought
good.
them.
Don't worry about
I'll
it.
get
It's all
this
right.
after the show.
It's a preference. I know. Yo no como carne. That's it.
No, I
it's
got
no
you.
big deal. All right, but you have that option. It's not just vegetarian and it's not chicken.
We got over 38 flavors.
38 flavors. Oh, thank you for
online.
mentioning that. Wow, look at that. So make sure you visit them online, all right? So for more information on Empanology, you can go to empanology.com, and of course, check them out on Instagram. You're going to salivate just going through the photos. And thank you so much, Jason,
Thank
for
you for
being
having me,
here.
man.
I'm going to
Pleasure.
have my empanada while we take this quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.